Let me initialize the variable here. Let a is equals to, I'm giving the value as 10. Now I am giving the condition of the loop, which is while a is less than 50. Okay, then open braces. First of all, I need to print console.log the value of a. Then I'm doing the increment a plus plus. So what this loop means is that please run the loop till when a is less than 50. Okay, now let's see the output. Node problem. The problem number is 3.js. So you can see the whole output from where it is running. It is printing from 10, 10, 11, 12. Why 10? Because we are doing, first we are printing A, then we are incrementing it, right? So it will start printing from 10. If I do like, if I do this command after the increment, then then 10 will not come in the output. Okay. Then you can see it comes till 49. Sorry. Why 49? Because 50 is not less than 50. 50 is equals to 50. If I want to run it till 50, then what I need to do is I need to put is equals to sign as well. So it should be a is less than or is equals to 50. Right? If I run now, so it will print till 50. Okay. I hope this much is clear. So for understand, like if you want, let's do one more sorry, let's do one more problem. Okay, here I am taking let I is equals to 20. 20 is very, let's say I is equals to 1. You want to print I till 10 while I is less than or is equals to 5. 5 would be easy for you guys to understand. Then I plus plus. After that, we will console.log I. Now let's see. You can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why it is not printing? Why it is not printing 1? Because this time I am using this print command after the increment, right? And why it is showing 6 as well? Because it first incrementing, then it is like, okay, let's understand this while doing a dry run. What is dry run? First of all, I want to make you clear that what is dry run. Dry run is when we do the code manually, not in compiler or not in anywhere. When we do it manually. Hi, Papa. Okay, so let me see. Let me make you clear all these things here. So this is basically your code. Okay, now what we will do dry run of this code. So let's make some divisions. This is one partition, this is two, this is three. So here I am writing the condition. The condition is I is less than is equals to 5. Okay, and here I am doing incrementing I plus plus. Okay, now let's see. And let's put the value of I here. I is equals to 1. Okay, so as a compiler, sorry, as a compiler, I value would first I initialize the value of I is 1. Okay, so compiler go here, like it will check while I with the value 1. 1 is less than or is equals to 5. Is it true or false? So it's true, right? If it is true, then it comes to come here. It comes here. What does it? It means I plus plus. Then it increment the I plus 1. I plus plus means plus 1 in the current value. So what is the current value? Current value is 1. So what does it mean? 1 plus 1. So the new value would be 2. So the new value of I would be 2 now. Okay. Now what the next step? It is consoling I. So which I have already console here. Let 2. Now it goes again here. Again it checks is I. Now the value of I is 2. Again it is taking 2 is less than or equals to 5. So yes, 2 is less than 5. So what it is doing? It is incrementing in the value of I. So what is the current value of I is 2. So 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Right? So what is the new value of I is 3. Again I am printing the output. Again it goes to while loop. Then it's check the new value of I. The new value of I is 3. Is 3 is less than or equals to 5? Is it true? So yes, it's true. So what if the condition is right? So what it needs to do? It needs to increment, right? In the new value. So new value is 3. Incrementing means add 1 in the value. So 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. Okay. So what's the new value of I is? The new value of I is 4. Right? Again, it is checking the condition is 4 is less than or equals to 5. So yes, it is right, right? 4 is less than or equals to 5. What it needs to do? It needs to 4 plus 1. Then what's the value? 5. Right? So what is the new value of I is 5. Now it checks again. 5 is 5 less than or is equals to 5. Yes, true. That one condition, look, in this situation, this condition is false, right? But this condition is true. In each and every case, this condition was true and this was on false, right? Here as well, this condition is true and this condition is false. But because we are taking both the condition as an OR operator, so that's why in OR operator, if one condition is true, it takes as true, right? So let's continue. So the condition is true. So what it needs to do? It needs to do 5 plus 1. What then? What does it mean? 5 plus 1? 6. So what is the new value of 6 is? I is 6. See, why I am writing 6 here? Because after the increment, there is a command to print the I, right? That's why you get 6 in the output. Now you must have cleared this doubt. That's why you got this output in your compiler, in here, in Rapid. Okay. Now you must have that doubt clear. Now check again. Now the value is 6. Is 6 is less than or is equals to 5? No. It's false. So it will not go here. It will not go here. Now what it goes? It come out from the loop. and end the program. And the output would be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This would be your output. I hope this much is clear. So the whole process, this whole process we call as dry run. What we call? Dry run. I hope you guys have understood this. Okay. So this process is known as dry run. Just take 1 minute break and do these things in your notebook and understand all these things. Then I'll move forward. Just take 1 minute break. Done. Now let's move forward. Now we will solve more question, of course, but before going like solving more questions, I have a third thing to tell you about. We have two more things. Okay, so first we have the two things are break and continue. Okay, so what does they mean? What's the meaning of break and what is the meaning of continue? Let's make them separately. Okay, so here break, and let me put a line between, and here let's make it continue. Okay, so break you already have done in the switch cases, right? What break does is, so basically breaking the loop and going out. It's mean that like break means breaking a loop and get like going out from the code. Basically, break means this. Like it breaks the where you put the command as break, it break the loop then and comes out from the code. Right? And what does the meaning of continue? Continue is skip. Continue is skipping. Skipping, skip, and go back to code again. So you must have you must known about break, but you must have the confusion about continue. So let me make it clear you by the one example. I'm hoping that many of everyone of you like travel in uh, bus and the train, right? Let's take an example of train. So there are one person here. Sorry. There is one person in the train with you. Suppose this is a one man, and here there's one another. Like there are lots of people in train, right? So I'm making 4 to 5 people here. Just give me 2 minutes for drawing. Okay, three, and here's the fourth one. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Let's take 5 people. There are 5 people in a train. Suppose there are many more, but we are taking for 5 people, right? and this is basically stations, and here is train, where no, sorry, this is train where they all are traveling. This is the train, right? So there's one station, nobody gets out, right? Then there is a second station, second. He wants to, like, he wants to go on the station two, right? So train will stop on the station two, right? It will stop on station one, two, three, and many more. But this person wants to get out from the train in the station number two. When train stops there, he outs, and they three travel. Like train starts again. Okay, then he stops, like, and he go out. Then the train goes forward. Have you understood that? The same situation is done in skip in the continue command, right? Like there is a flow of code, like there is some code compiler is running somewhere. You get this line continue, get the compiler get the code as continue. So what does it do? Do it skip that particular code. It skip that particular code and run its code again, right? Suppose this is the code. Here, one line, two line, three line, four line. In fifth line, it is returning continue. Okay. Then it continue what? That continue, before continue, we will write some condition that where it needs to continue, where it's need to skip. So it is returning that please skip line 6 and continue. So it run smoothly as line 7, line 8, line 9, etc., etc. Okay, so this means like continue means is skip and go back to code again, right? And breaking a loop, like there's a loop of code going on and somewhere is returning break. So it then break the loop and break that code and come out from the code, right? So this is the basic meaning of break and continue. I hope this much is clear to you guys. So now let's do it on the Raplet with the one example. So let's first do the code using continue, right? Suppose I am initializing variable I and giving the value as 10. Okay, what you needs to do is you are running a loop. Not don't take it as step. Let's do this. Okay. While I is greater than or is equals to 5. Okay. Not greater than, less than. So do I plus plus console.log I. Okay. Before consoling, if I, now just looking, if I is equals to 3, I want to skip the code. Continue. I don't want to print 3. I don't want to print 3 in my output. So what I am doing, if I is equals to 3, so do continue. Okay. So now you can see the output. And then console.log I. Now let's see what we will get in our output. Node problem 4.js. You can see now 2, 4, 5, 6. 3 has skipped. Why? Because I put the condition that if I is equals to 3, so please skip it. Then continue. Don't print it. It means that don't print it. Just skip. Right? If I do break. Okay, if I do break. Instead of continue, if I do here break statement, then what will happen? Now you can see. Just imagine the code in your mind. What is going to be happen? Just 2 will print, nothing more than that. Because after that if condition, we are using consoling log, right? You can see 2. If I put here console dot like I here after the increment here, so now you will get the output as only 3, 2 and 3. See, 2 and 3. What it is doing? It is break. After this, it is breaking the command. Either you use continue or break. It depends on your condition of your code. Now this continue command will not work because after the incrementing, what you are doing, you are just consoling log, right? You are doing printing command. That's why this continue command is not working now, because what you are doing, you are printing I before this command, before your condition. So you need to print this I after your condition. Then you will get the right output 2, 4, 5, 6. I hope you have cleared this, right? Okay, now let's move forward. Let's do one more question. Let's make it problem 5. We will what we will do in this question, we will find the, okay, let me think. What should I give to you guys? The question. Okay. You need to print the multiples of 3 between the limit. Okay. So here I am initializing a variable, let limit is equals to 5. So now what does it means? You need to print the multiples of 3 and 5, right? You need to do this. How you will do it? While limit sorry, my bad, not limit. See, limit is set. We need to print multiples from 3 to 5, where we need to start, right? We need to give one more variable, which is let start, where we need to start. We are starting from 2, right? So let's 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the basically start. So look, before going ahead, let's understand the problem statement. Again, what you need to do is you need to print the multiples of 3 between starting, like I have given starting point and the limit, like from 2 to 5. Okay, first do 2 to 5, then we will do more, right? What you need to do, you need to print the multiples of 3 between start, from start till the limit. Okay. So, as you have done earlier, what in the previous question, what you were doing, you were taking I is equals to 10, and you were doing less than, while Like, let me show you here. What you are doing while you are taking the variable by your own, I is equals to 1, and you are putting the condition I is less than is equals to 5, right? You are doing these things there. But in this question, what you are doing, you are taking two different variable, right? Limit, and the second variable is start. From where you need to do, you need to start from the 2, you need to end till your limit, till 5, right? So what you need to do is, while start is less than or is equals to 5, print what? Do what? Start, like move forward, start plus plus. Okay, I put the wrong spelling there. START, start. Huh? Okay. Now what you need to do is, you need to print what? Multiples, right? You want to print the multiples of 3 between 2 to 5. So what's the condition of printing multiples? Like if start, my laptop is getting a bit a bit slow. If start modulo 3 is equals to 0. I told you in the previous sessions that what this it means. It checks the remainder, right? Now what we are checking? We are checking remainder. If the remainder is 0, means the number could be divisible by 3. So it means that it's a multiple of 3. Right? So what I need to do here, console.log start. Right? That's it. Now let's run this code. You can see the output 3 and 6. If you know the table of 3, like 2, sorry for that, yeah, 3 and 6. Now if I increase the limit as 15, now let's see the outputs. Okay, sorry. Look, what mistake I have done. I put 5 here. I should put limit here, not 5. Sorry, I'm using this variable limit here, but what I mistakenly I have put 5 here. Okay, so what I need to do is, I need to use this variable and I make this limit as 15. Now let's check. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. These all are the multiples of 3. If I increase the limit again, like 25, now you can see more multiples. See? Okay, got my point? So I really hope that you guys have cleared this much. Okay. So suppose now the next problem statement you have, you need to, let's do it here only. You are getting the multiples of 3. What you need, no, let's take another problem. Problem 6.js. The problem statement is saying this: print the sum of multiples of 3 from 2 to limit. So again, what you need to do, you need to take variable start as 2. Then you need to take the variable till limit is equal to, suppose you are taking the limit as 10. Then you need to take a variable as sum, which is 0. Okay, now you need to put the same thing which you have done in the last question. While start is less than equals to limit, do what? Start plus plus. Then what you need to do, if you, now you what you will check, if like you check the multiple of 3. If start, sorry, actually my laptop is getting a bit slow. So sorry for that inconvenience. 3 is equals to 0. Sorry for that 0. Now what you need to do is sum. Here, look. This they in the previous question you are printing the start here, but now what you need to do, you don't need to print the multiples. What you need to do, you want the sum of these multiples. Okay, what you want? You want to sum. So what you do, sum is equals to sum plus start. After this if condition, you will console dot log sum. Now let's see. No problem. 6.js. Okay. Did I do something wrong? Node problem 6.js. Okay, sorry. Node problem 6.js. Instead of dot, I was putting comma. Okay, start. Sorry, look what mistake I have done. I am giving space between these operators. We should not do this. That's why it is showing error. Okay. Now it will run. Okay, I am putting the wrong spelling here. Start plus. You can see I can make mistakes, right? I am making mistakes, so you guys need to be more like if you don't practice, you guys will not understand this, right? You can see that I am making mistakes, so you guys are okay if you are making mistake. It's really okay, but it only can happen if you do practice, right? The people who can make mistake, they will learn more, right? If you are not making mistake, that you are not learning anything from my perspective. So you can see you are getting like sums. Like see the first see what you are doing. I'm not doing dry run here because we are running out the time, but just do dry run by your own. Okay. So, what in the first multiple, what would be the first multiple of 3 would be 6, like 6. So, we are getting maybe wrong output. Okay. What I need to do is, we should do, okay, now let's first not go with 5, let's take it as 5 only. So, 3339. Why we are getting this 3339? Okay, let's first see the multiples. Console.log start. Sorry, again I'm putting the wrong spelling. Okay, we are running out of time, guys. So let's see. We are not getting our output as we want. We are starting at start 2 and limit 5. Okay, where we are lacking. If start modulo 3 is equals to 0. Okay, sorry. I'm printing this also. Okay, now we are getting 3 and 6. So 3, okay, the first sum we are getting good as 3. The second would be 6 plus 3 as 9. That's fine, but it's, look, what we want the whole, like what would be the whole sum. We don't want one sum, right? If it is getting two multiples, then there are some. No, we want all the multiples, the sum of all the multiples together. So for that, what we will do, we will print, we will use this print command before loop. We will put it after the, like, when loops end. Look, loop is ending here. After that, before the loop, after the loop, we are putting this sum. Like, so the output would be 6 plus 3, 9. So let's see if we are getting 9 or not. Yes. So for this question, this particular question, what we want to sum of all the multiples of 3 between 2 to 5. Okay, if I put the limit, if I increase the limit as 15, then what would be the output? 45, right? It is giving the whole sum, like it is giving me the whole sum of the all the multiples of 3 between 2 to 15, right? Please do practice these questions by your own, and if you are getting more questions, so please do practice of them as well. So I'll catch you guys in the next session. Okay. Thank you for so much for the session. Bye guys.